Good evening, my friends. Today is the State of the Union Day. So I'm ready. I'm with Democrats. I'm feeling like I want to sympathize with them. And we didn't start the video before we were watching the speeches. And the priceless moment was when Trump was saying to the women that he created so many jobs in Senate for women. They were cheering, and the Republicans were not that happy. So now Leszek, my son, Lezek, that's his name, because so many people were asking me that. He's going to ask me questions.
Okay, and you don't know what the questions are?
I know that he was making some questions last moment, even when we were watching the speeches.
During Trump's State of the Union speech, when he announced he'll be sending more troops to the south border, Kristjen Nielson, the Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security, looked rattled and upset.
Yeah, she did.
Was she?
Yeah, I noticed her that she was stressed.
Was she? That's my question.
Okay. Keyhole. Okay, symbol of secrets. She's not happy about some secrets. She knows that will cause, in advance when he's telling that, Democrats will be upset, and she's upset. She's afraid about her place in the Trump's as a Secretary of Defense. Home Secretary. So she is afraid of that. And the keyhole. So many things will be pulled back to the surface. And secrets, gossips, everything else will be coming. So she's afraid.
Was there a cover-up?
What?
Something to do with the southern border. Was there some sort of cover-up that she's worried about?
It's like so many things are reaching for a diamond. So many hands are reaching for a diamond. There is a diamond on the pillow, and people are reaching for the diamond. So many people are going to gain money if that border will be built. So she's afraid that those secrets will come out. She was not happy that he was talking about this. She thought that that's supposed to be subject not to the public yet.
Who?
Kristjen.
See, my intuition on Kristjen, the Secretary of Homeland Defense, is that there's a cover-up taking place regarding all those kids that are still not united with their parents.
Yeah.
And that kind of trauma on a child that age it's not only horrific, but it's damaging. Like, it's something that any psychologist would go in there and say, listen.
That would be always the drama for the kids to grow up out of.
But is that what the cover up is about? Is the kids? Is there something more? Is there any deaths?
The kids are the roulette. It's like the bingo machine. So the kids are the roulette. They are taking chances on the kids. I think she don't want us to know something we eventually will know more. So it is still secret that we will learn eventually. Okay?
All right. Let's see. So, someone from the White House leaked President Trump's work schedule, of which it shows Trump spending about 60% of his time doing his own thing. This leak was clearly meant to humiliate the president, and I'm thinking it might have been done in spite. The question is, did Trump do something to whoever this leaker is that made him or her leak this information in revenge?
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people, but one is the dominant one. They are pulling the not blanket, but blanket, security blanket of him, but they are pulling the Soviet in the. So they are struggling. They are upset with him. They know that, and they are pulling the blanket. Actually, that will be the fabric, and they are showing the truth.
4 people working together.
4, but one is higher ranky.
So one is like within
Trump's
reach.
Someone is very dominant person, and 3 others are that he trusts.
Does he trust the dominant, the leader of this?
Trump?
Yeah, is this someone that's close to Trump?
That was someone on top. That might be even Kelly.
Is it Sarah Sanders?
No, I think it was Kelly.
I think it was Kelly.
I think it was Kelly before he left.
But Kelly's not
anymore, but
yeah.
That was the previous time, 6 weeks, kind of. So he still has connection with those people.
Oh, this was released 6 weeks ago?
Oh yeah, for 6 weeks I think they were checking how hard he's working. It's not only one day.
Oh.
So I think that was...
Kelly wanted that.
It is on top of the ceiling, some light. So I think that's him and 3 other people that are still there.
The reason I asked about Sarah Sanders is because today I was wondering what her personal life must be like. I mean, when you do... I can't really judge her. I don't know what's really going on there, but when you do something ugly as lie...
All the time.
Well, even once, like that affects you...
inside, emotionally.
Well, yeah, personally. And when you take that home with you, that affects everyone around you. So I was thinking perhaps her home life was shaky. But...
we can ask how is her husband about that.
But I'm kind of wondering, because like if she is a leaker, then she can kind of... balance it because she's doing something good by being in a bad position. You know what I mean?
Before we carry on with the show, I would like to invite you to the private reading with me. Please visit www.psychicvioletta.com. Click Book Online, choose the type of reading, choose the length, choose the date and the time, fill out your informations, click the Pay Now button with your credit card or debit card. And you're all done.
How will her role right now affect her kids in the future?
Oh. They are not going to be square. They are not going to be good. They will be crooked.
Oh, yeah.
If you have square and the square is kind of getting twisted. So that will affect them. And I think at least Kalyan's husband is making the reverse on that. So the kids will be on his side.
Yeah.
So they are not as twisted as Sanders' children will be. It is something that it will cost a lot of drama eventually, because the children, when they will be teenagers, they will be rebellion. Every child is rebellion that age.
Yeah.
And then we don't want to go there. I could shoot him if I had a taser, probably a few times a day.
If you can find me.
That's another story.
So, Time magazine has reported that senior intelligence briefers are breaking 2 years of silence to warn that President Trump is endangering American security. Are they seeing a catastrophe over the horizon which American people haven't been made aware of yet? Is something looming?
Yeah. It's like something is going down. It's like part of the roof is hitting the floor. So something will go out of control. It's like a rocket will hit your roof and come to or meteorite. So they are afraid of some tragic, some drama, and something unexpected.
It is being said that Trump is not paying attention to security briefings, essentially compromising America's safety. This could give America's enemies an opportunity to exploit this weakness. Is Putin planning a military attack on the U.S.?
He's debating on it. He's debating. He's like that cart with two swords on a crossroad. He's thinking about this, but not completely sure if he should. Should I? Shouldn't I? But he is holding the swords in his hand so he can attack. But he's debating. It's not Putin is a player. He has to have everything on the road if he will do something. He's not acting spontaneously. He has to think in advance. Trump will serve you a cake and he would inform, like the president, he informed that he attacked Syria. Mm-hmm. So he wants to act like a bravurous little kid who is doing, oh, look what I did. I make a hole in my pants. And be happy.
In many ways, it's legal to lie to the government, for private citizens, whether it be lying on your taxes or in front of a judge or to the police. Will it ever be illegal for the government to lie to the people? Since essentially they are public servants.
They will get away. Wavy. It's not straight answer. They will get away. Because they will have always excuse that they couldn't tell the truth because there was a reason.
So Mueller is looking into possible collusion between Trump and Roger Stone, discussing WikiLeaks. Is it true as what is being alleged that Trump and Roger Stone collaborated to have those emails come out about Hillary at the time they did?
Okay. Two guys. One is Trump, one is Stone. Straight line on Trump's side, and Stone has the line is going to his nose. How to explain that one?
The line is going to his nose?
Yeah, it's going on his profile and going to his nose. So it looks like that line is hooked. He will be proven. It's like a fish
line. Oh.
Fish line. Trump, his line is still straight. He is still...
So Roger Stone will be caught,
but Trump will not have... It's obvious that it's in front of him.
Yeah.
But his line didn't go to his nose. Thank you, my guys, but sometimes you are giving me answers I can't understand completely. I know that there is something there. But it is something that I think Roger Stone will be hooked by the nose, so they will catch him. And with Trump, the line is still, he's behind the line. So if Stone is not going to say something, Trump will be clear.
So that was my next question. If there's any recordings or witnesses to confirm that Trump and Stone discussed WikiLeaks.
So that will be probably the answer.
Trump also mentioned the withdrawal of America from the INF Treaty, the Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces Treaty.
With Russia.
With Russia. Is this the beginning of another Cold War?
It's those moving bridges, yes. So it is. Can I have the paper? It's what? And the bridge is like that. So it is suspended. That's a bridge, but this is part of the bridge. So they built a strong structure before.
Like arches?
Like arches. And they will be moving. This top part is movable. I don't know why those structures maybe for those bridges to hold the structure, to have something to hold to, when it will go, so they connect, they have some support. So that will be something that it will not be reliable anymore.
Can this be the top of nukes? And that's the doors above them?
That's what I have seen. I have seen that, so it is both sides will have the nukes, and it's not holding anymore because there is a gap. So the security, it's not working anymore. It's not working. It's not it's suspended, suspension bridges. So there will be useless. Something is not completely right. It's both sides will not have benefits of that, because the bridge is always for communication. There will be lack of communication.
Will the next American president be able to fix this situation?
With Putin?
Well, with the whole world, essentially.
Mm-hmm. I will have to start from TP. From negotiation in the TP tent.
New treaties.
New treaties. Oh, that's what it will be, yes. But it is like a TP tent with two. That's a tent. This is a tent, and they will have different point of view, different directions. So everyone will go. They will be twisted for a moment, but going different direction. It will be hard to negotiate because something will be not completely working for both sides. It took a long time to negotiate everything, and the TP is symbol for smoking the pipe for peace.
Yeah.
So to me, at least.
Yeah.
So they will have to start smoking some pipes for peace talks, but it will take a while because usually those sticks over here are straight, but on my vision they were bended, going two different directions. So there will be not that much success in the talks.
In the coming decade, will there be more world peace, or will there be greater world war?
Like 2 teenager sisters. I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. There will be more drama. I don't have a sister, but when you know that the sisters can, and if they are very close age, they usually want something. I want this, I want that. And that's what came to my mind as fighting for something that it's not even important, but there will be more fights for everything.
Well, with population growing the way it is, it seems like inevitable that people will need to fight for more space.
And distraction and everything.
Will control measures be brought in to control population growth?
There will be. I see a carousel and it's spinning like a, when you are looking on the carousel, it's spinning like a roulette. So there will be some chances taken and everyone will be stuck on that carousel. You can't really jump out. And it's moving so fast. So everyone will be like a victim some ways. Because they can't jump out and it's spinning. It's really fast spinning. So people will be...
Can't stop it.
They wouldn't be able to stop it. They are there. And they are not going anywhere because they are sitting on the horses and the spinning is overwhelming.
Okay, well...
Okay, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And see you next time. And thank you for questions.
So the winner from the last comment draw is Caroline Ratto. This is the comment the random generator pulled. So Caroline, congratulations. You win a free psychic video response reading. Contact us at psychicvioletta.com and we'll verify it's you. And we'll get you booked in as soon as possible. For everyone else who would like to be in the next draw for a free video response reading, leave a comment under this video.